Kelly RN, and welcome to Q&A Thursday. All right, it's our first episode, and I am so excited, like really excited. So excited, I decided to do this episode twice because somehow the first one got lost. So we're gonna talk a little bit about Femigen. Amber asks us, okay, I'll kick it off using Femigen. I have it, but I'm holding off until I get my IUD taken out. Thoughts? Thank you so much, Amber, for asking that question, because this is a supplement that I haven't personally looked into so much myself, and it was something I was thinking of adding personally to my health and wellness regimen, especially one for helping with hormone health. So let's go over, if you're not a Young Living member or not familiar with this, I'm going to tell you what Femigen is. So Femigen is actually a capsule formulated with herbs, amino acids, and essential oils to support female health. So guys, unfortunately, not for you. This is definitely one for the ladies. So it supplies special nutritional support to the female systems from the time of development to and through menopause. So this could be anyone who is just starting to have their menstrual cycle all the way through symptomatic support of menopause. So some of the ingredients that you're going to see in here are very common herbs that you may see over the counter, like damiana leaf, epimedium plant, wild yam root, we got dong quai, licorice root. You find that in a lot of herbal teas, licorice root, ginseng, and even black cohosh, cramp bark, squavine, so many different things. We also have essential oils like clary sage, fennel, and ylang ylang essential oils. Those are amazing oils for this supplement, guys, believe me. We have magnesium. We all know how great magnesium is for us, and if you don't know, look it up, because I guarantee you're gonna be like, wow, magnesium does a lot of things. And we have simple, essential, and non-essential amino acids: L-carnitine, dimethylglycine, L-cysteine, L-cysteine hydrochloride, and L-phenylalanine. L-phenylalanine. Some of these are really hard to say, guys, and I'm not even going to edit that out because literally I can't pronounce everything correctly. So how do we take Femigen? We take Femigen 2 capsules in the morning before breakfast, and then 2 capsules before lunch. And that's the labeled use. I know people who they kind of know their body, and if they need to take just 2 a day or all 4 a day. So, you know, as I say, you have to see how your body feels, but always start with the instructed dosages. So I'm going to go through a couple of the different herbs that are in Femigen, and one of them I really want to talk about is epimedium. And epimedium is something that's very new to me, but in Chinese herbalism it is known as horny goatweed, and horny goatweed is one that helps with supporting healthy libido. Like, guys, that's kind of crazy, right? So it also helps with both physical and mental clarity. And if you're a woman, you know that, you know, during different phases in your cycle, it's like phases in the moon where you feel as if you're just like not totally there and you have no energy to do anything. Well, this is a type of herb that helps to support mental and physical clarity and vitality. Okay, vitality, not clarity, guys, vitality. All right, so it helps with supporting graceful aging, healthy libido, and balances your hormones. So this is a wonderful component to Femigen. Now, wild yam root we hear a lot about because a lot of people say this is like a synthetic, like a natural progesterone. Well, it is not exactly a progesterone. It helps the body to produce things better. You cannot actually get like a bioidentical progesterone from wild yam root without going through a certain pharmacology like process. You have to actually process the wild yam root to extract the certain constituent in order to work on this bioidentical hormone supplement. So wild yam root is one that I challenge you to look into a little bit more because it is great. Lindsay Elmore, the pharmacist, actually has a really great section on wild yam root in her video on Progessence Plus, which I will link in the show notes below. All right, let's talk a little bit about cramp bark. cramp bark was really great to look up too, because it's basically what it talks about. It is amazing because it helps to support with the discomforts along with our cycle. But it also has one thing in there that you need to be cautious of: methyl salicylate. So this is a very common constituent in aspirin and wintergreen, which natural aspirin is made from wintergreen bark. So we have methyl salicylate, and that does tend to thin blood. So if you are an older woman or even a younger woman that may be on any type of blood thinners, this may alter how your blood thinners are working. So you want to be very cautious of that, and make sure that with any type of herbal supplement, you are speaking to your doctor about starting it and making sure that you guys are on the right track, the same track. It's all about starting the conversation, not about saying like, I'm going to be more natural in my health decisions and you can't stop me. Well, let's start a conversation first, and maybe it's going to perk their interest. Did you ever think about that one? So amino acids are the next thing I'm going to talk about. Actually, wait, no, let's go back. Let's go back to black cohosh. Black cohosh is a really great supplement, and you people very frequently would come into the pharmacy when I worked in a pharmacy, menopausal women specifically, to grab black cohosh to help with their symptomatic support. And as I said, opening up the conversation, especially with your OBGYNs, in regards to using something like Femigen is really great, because you may not realize how much OBGYNs know about herbals, because most women are getting told to start black cohosh for their symptom support in menopause by their OBGYNs, by their traditional doctors, who just so happen to know about traditional herbalism. So black cohosh has a variety of uses, and it supports normal menstrual and menopausal symptoms. So this is a really great additive, and this is why this is such a well-rounded supplement that spans through the ages. All right, so we talked a little bit about that. So we have, let's see, we got the amino acids, and those work together because we have non-essential and essential amino acids that are really great at helping to, like L-cysteine hydrochloride actually helps in the production of glutathione, which is a really essential component to support the aging process. And as we age, we actually decrease how we actually decrease in how we produce our own glutathione. Glutathione is something that we do make on our own. And so when I've been sick, when I've not been feeling right, and I was like going through a big detox, I actually did go and get glutathione injections to kind of just boost what I was doing. And if you guys don't know me, I'm Italian and I talk with my hands. So, all right, essential oils. So clary sage has been used for centuries to support the female body, and its own challenges that they have. It contains sclereol, which is very rare when distilling essential oils. It's a very rare constituent. It supports normal, healthy attitude during PMS, and it helps to support menopausal women. Fennel essential oil is actually amazing, and it's like it was like a miracle for me. All right, I have a funny fennel story. Can you say that 5 times fast? Funny fennel story, funny fennel story, funny fennel story, funny fennel story, funny fennel story. Whoa. All right, so fennel essential oil. The benefits of fennel date back to the ancient Egyptians. It is stimulating to the circulatory, glandular, respiratory, and digestive system. So it's like a pretty broad spectrum, guys. It may also support feelings of well-being and during the menstrual cycle. Now, one of the other things that the fennel essential oil does for women that are menstruating, in that premenstrual period, we may have a severe lack of energy, and it can support you through that lack of energy, kind of feel like increase your vitality. So I know my cycle personally, and I try to track when I start needing to add fennel vitality into my Tincture Red every single morning, because it really just helps me to get a little bit more boost of energy and feel a little bit better, because that's what happens. Like, that's my body. I know my body right before I have the onset of my menstrual cycle, my menstrual period. It's boom, it's done. It's like I just want a nap on this bed. Okay, just want a nap. Just want to nap all day. So fennel is amazing. Sage essential oil can help with uplifting and aid with mental fatigue as well. And it has been recognized for its ability to strengthen the senses and vital centers of the body to support metabolism. It is helpful for supporting the respiratory, reproductive, nervous, and other body symptoms. And then lastly, we have ylang ylang. Ylang ylang is very wonderful. It's very fragrant. It's beautiful oil. It's a sexy oil for some sexy time for sure. But what it can do in this sense is it helps to balance the male and female energies, and it helps with promoting equilibrium. So that is another reason that is placed in that supplement. Now, if you don't know what an IUD is, let's talk a little bit about IUDs. So IUDs are intrauterine devices that are placed in a doctor's office, usually by your OBGYN, and they're usually impregnated with slow release synthetic birth control. So most people have them like a Mirena up to about 5 years. Or if their family plans have changed, they may choose to take it out earlier and conceive. But when you're using synthetic hormones, using herbs can cause some conflict. So you may want to talk to your doctor. As I said, start the conversation about using something like this. Now with progesterone, like Progestins Plus, it is recommended that you're not on synthetic birth control when you are using the Progestins Plus serum. So with Femigen, I would take that same precaution. So I hope, Amber, this was helpful for you, and I hope any woman out there that is looking for a little bit more natural way of supporting their hormonal health, this video has been useful to you. And I hope it stimulated you. I don't know why I said the word stimulated, but I hope it stimulated the mind, expanded your mind a little bit to learn a little bit more about how we can, as women, work a little bit with our body instead of throwing prescriptions at ourselves that we may not need. So make sure you're always on the offense and not the defense when it comes to your health, because I think you'll find things might work a little bit better for you. So this is the Oily RN signing off until our next episode. So I will see you guys soon. Take care. Guys, there's more where that came from. Hop on over to Facebook, Erin O'Connor, the Oily RN, and make sure you submit your question every Thursday. Who knows? It could be a video.